Ah, here's one of my favorite fishing holes when I'm on the bike. It's a pretty good spot, especially when the lake's high like it is right now. Don Pedro. It's not that hard to get down there. Just walk right down that way. I'm not going fishing now. I'm just riding. Figured I'd stop and take a look. You could camp here. Cool spot. I tried to take a dirt road that looked like it went down to the lake. And it was real super steep. And at the bottom was a gate. And it was tough to turn around on the side of a hill. The road wasn't much wider than my bike. I got it turned around, but it wasn't easy. A little island on this side, I've caught several fish, and then over by the other side, there's a rock outcropping I've caught fish at. This is a real easy spot. There's people here in the Jeep, they're down there fishing. You can probably see them. Pretty nice spot. Here, really good spot just to sit down and they're probably just catfishing or trout fishing. Usually I'm fishing for bass, so I'm walking around. The bike's around the corner over here. I only got one day off. I have to work tomorrow on Sunday. I came home yesterday and I went riding though a little bit, and then I'll do a little riding today. I'll be back in the truck tomorrow. I have to go to Fontana and then Long Beach and pick up jet fuel, take it to Redwood City. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that. But I'll be heading somewhere. I should go fishing, huh? Well, I was spinning all these donuts, but I didn't have nobody to film me. I'm just kidding. Well, somebody decided they needed this sign. Well, I can tell you what it said. The town of Jacksonville. Used to be right down there. It's underwater now. Right over there, that island. That's where I just was. On the other side. Not that island, but the one on the other side of that, but that cove back there. That's where I just was. Remember, there used to be an old town, an 1800s town of Jacksonville. And then when they built the dam, Don Pedro Dam, the town went underwater. So when the lake drains, you can still see old buildings and stuff that are down there. There's trails you can walk back here. That's Jacksonville Bridge. Sometimes I hang out right underneath that bridge in that shady area. It's kind of a cool spot. I'm just working my way around the lake. I'm not going far today. Kind of staying local. Not sure where I'm gonna go after this. I have an idea. Well, I'm at Chinese camp. There's the old church. That building burned down. This is the town that burned down. Most of it, but the store's still here. I got a cool backyard. I think I'm gonna go back here and kick back for a while. Get a little bar inside. You can buy beer and just hang out in the back if you want. I got some animals you can feed back there. They got a little pond with some koi in it. Someday ours will be this big. Ours are about 4 or 5 inches long. It's down. We've had them for a couple of years. These ones are big. Ours is much deeper though. It's a nice backyard. This is a good place to stop if you're on your way up to Yosemite on 120. Come and get you something to eat or drink here at the store. There's a little bar inside. You can sit inside if you want, or you can just buy a beer and come and sit out here. It's like one of the cheapest bars you'll ever come to. I got 3 of those for $7. Pretty good price. A lot cheaper than a bar. I'm only gonna have one. I don't know where I'm gonna go after this. Well, my buddy Steve just texted me and he's gonna head to Grange. So I'm gonna leave Chinese camp and head down to the bridge in Grange and wait for him there. He's about an hour out. I'm gonna go Red Hills Road. It'd be a good ride. I like Red Hills Road. I knew if I waited around, somebody would get a hold of me. Well, I ran back up to Jamestown because I realized I was kind of out of gas. $6.29 a gallon for premium. Jamestown, California. Oh, I went up to Jamestown and came back to Chinese camp. I had to drive to LaGrange. Steve said he wanted to meet me in LaGrange. It's not that hard to talk me into coming down to LaGrange on Red Hill Road. It's a fun road. It's fun. Great Tong War. need to charge my phone. This is the road to LaGrange right here. So. Yeah, they had a war right here. Took my first breath with a... Well, they finally did it. They made it where you can't ride your motorcycle on the bridge and park out there. I think you could challenge this, because what if you were disabled and in a wheelchair? They're closing it off to the disabled. I mean, how am I going to get my wheelchair through there? Maybe we're going to have to challenge this. But we can still walk out there. I'm here to meet Steve. He's coming from Modesto. I told him I'd wait for him at the bridge. And if you're from around here, you don't really have to clarify. This is the bridge. This is under the bridge. It's a pretty good swimming hole, actually. I've come down here for years. It's a good spot to ride too, if you want to, especially when it gets hot. And it's kind of warm today. You got a rope swing. I don't know if you can see that or not. Nice little beach. This is the Tuolumne River. Look at that rope swing. There you go. That's a chain. It's not even a rope. Nice. You can get back here and swing out there. It's the bridge. LaGrange Bridge. Actually, these aren't bad. It gives you a place to sit. You gotta always find the positive. You gotta stay positive in situations like this. So we can't park on the bridge, but we got a good spot to sit. Look at this. You can just hang out right here. And it's shady right here anyway. It's sunny on the bridge. See, it's all sunny out there. It's always shady right here. So I'm kind of glad they did it. Gives me a place to sit. I can still walk out on the bridge. So we still win. You can't let them win. No, we win. You gave us a place to sit. Here's Steve. Look at that. Oh, look at this new fairing. We got a new fairing on that sucker. Look how cool that is. Look at that sucker, man. He's got a tall fairing. Does it give you a head wobble at all?
I have my headphones in.
Oh, does it give you a head wobble at all?
No, that's why I got a taller one.
Yeah, that's nice. How tall that is?
Got 18 inch.
18 inch. That looks good. That's taller than mine. They finally did it. They closed it off so we can't park on the bridge anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what if I was in a wheelchair? Now you close the bridge off to me. I think we need to protest this. We should file a complaint.
File a complaint. Next time we'll just drive your truck down here and drag them out.
I know. How am I going to get my wheelchair? That looks good. I like it. Oh, they're light. Oh, shit. Steve just like moves them out of the way. I guess we can park on the bridge. All you gotta do is, oh man, you spilt my beer.
Spilt your beer.
Son of a bitch. Damn outlaws. We are in LaGrange. It's a LaGrange saloon. We're gonna get something to eat, maybe. I don't know what we're gonna do. Look at that car right there. That's a nice car. Well, we had a good dinner. I only had one beer because we were sitting in the backyard and they never came back out. So I became sober here. So how's your bike running, Steve?
My bike is running pretty darn good finally.
Hell yeah. LaGrange. I'm gonna go that way. No, I'm gonna actually go that way. I'm gonna go the other way. And then J59. And then Steve's gonna head back towards Modesto. So anyway, this is LaGrange. I gotta work tomorrow. I don't want to, but I have to. The Water Wheel Saloon. This place is never open. Sometimes it's open, but when they are open, they got cool live music and good food. You never know, man, but when they're open, you gotta stop.
Brad, you got a
The Water Wheel Saloon.
safety rail. Yeah, that's the safety rail. So nobody walks into it.
Well, yeah, how you doing, pal? Well, you're getting big around too. Just open up, get a longer arm.